Hello and welcome to Chub and Tub, a wonderful podcast.
I'm Chub.
I'm Tub. We are the best, the brightest, the greatest people.
We're gonna make this podcast. We're gonna make this podcast the greatest podcast.
We're gonna make it
world.
great again.
We're gonna make it great. No, not great again. We're gonna always make it great.
It was always great. Actually.
Always great. We're great.
We made one video. It was a banger.
For real.
First video. We got a small load of 1 million views.
I know.
We monetized it. First video. It's great. Right up there with Mr. Beast.
Alright, so you want to do politics for this episode.
Yeah, we're talking about politics.
So, I will admit, Tub knows a bit more about politics than I do.
Yes.
So, what do you want to talk about?
I'm the greatest. So,
let's
talk about everyone's favorite right now, especially the ones going on, because we're here in Canada. Let's talk about the tariffs. Great tariffs. Wonderful tariffs.
I know, they bring us a lot of money.
No, in all seriousness, this is...
I remember I read a book about President McKinley, and he did a lot of tariffs.
Yeah. You know...
It was a great book.
Before we ever did income tax, you know how this country was ran? Tariffs. It's a beautiful thing, great thing.
I saw what Joe Biden did. Free trade. And I was like...
It was terrible.
It was terrible. Like, we lost a lot of jobs.
I can't believe that guy, Donald Trump, negotiated NAFTA.
I know.
What a guy.
I know. I can't believe I negotiated free trade.
I can't believe I did that.
You see, I was under the liberal mind virus when I signed those papers.
No, the woke mind virus.
Elon Musk, he put a chip in my brain.
He enlightened me.
He enlightened me with the neuro chip that he put in a monkey.
He taught me how to be... I don't know why that made me laugh. I got the monkey chip.
I went, ooh,
ting tang, walla bing bang.
I ate a lot of bananas. And I said to him, tariffs, that's the way to go.
That's how it went.
I said to my beautiful wife, Melania, and I said to Melania, these tariffs are going to be big as my hands.
They're so beautiful. Melania, these tariffs are as beautiful as you. But yeah, so I've been thinking about tariffing the countries for a long time.
Long time.
Very good time.
Yes.
I called Trudeau and I was like, wow, these are some of the greatest, the best tariffs.
I called him Governor Trudeau of the 51st state of Canada.
It will make a great state.
Great state.
Wonderful state. The first state with healthcare.
It
will be wonderful.
Well, healthcare. Free healthcare. Not allowed.
No, we'll be fine. The state has to fund itself, though. The state will have their own right. The state's rights will be very important to us.
Okay, but I'm sorry, this fucking voice.
Canadian.
I'm sorry, my voice is getting fucking shot for doing these terrible Donald Trump impressions.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay, but for real, like, what the fuck is this problem? When Trump was in his first presidency, he at least knew how to, like, talk with Canada. Like, he at least recognized us as a country. Something happened within the 4 years that Biden was president, that he just snapped. And he came in like, I'm going to annex it. I'm going to make it the fucking 51st state.
During those 4 years, it was horrible. I had to watch Biden run the country. It was terrible. Horrible, even. He ruined the country, ruined the economy. I needed to come back and save the only way I knew how. Crashing the Dow Jones, ruining the stock market, and making sure Elon makes a fat stack of cash. That's all I'm here for. I'm going to keep housing prices up. My real estate portfolio is going to go through the roof.
Egg prices are going to go up.
I'm going to keep those prices high. I'm going to invest in the egg market, actually.
And this is the way we make our country great.
We'll make it great again. I'm going to charge everyone for everything. I'm going to charge the fuck out of energy exports, even though we export the most of it, the best of it.
Alright, so... Alright, okay, but, like, all acting aside, you want to talk about the new Prime Minister?
Mark Henry, Carney, Cavill, Henry Cavill. Great guy, wonderful guy, the best guy. What did he do? Horrible guy. Worst candidate we've ever had. He worked for the Bank of England. I don't know how he worked for the Bank of England. He's Canadian.
He moved to the UK.
What a traitor. I can't believe he didn't stay here the whole time. He went over there, had baked potatoes and fucking beans on toast. Realized it was horrible. He wanted a poutine and an enamel bar. I understand it. It's perfect. Beautiful country.
Still, like, I don't get what Trump's fucking problem is. Like,
You guys don't pay enough. We trade all our resources together and I still don't make enough money. It sucks. I make all this trading, I'm like, wow, there could be more money. You could just pay me more. It's a wonderful thing. No one, and if you try and do it back, I'll retaliate. I'll do it more. For some reason. As if you shouldn't respond to me doing this.
oh my god. Yeah, politics is fucking whack.
It's just printing money without printing money.
Printing money without actually making money.
Exactly. And this will have no inverse effects on the economy. What is the Great Depression? I don't know what that is. It clearly can't be caused by something like this.
If you're depressed, just take meds. Be happy.
Honestly, we'll have the great medication. It will be wonderful. I'll help save the country. I'm talking about getting rid of taxes. Even though I want to set down the deficit, which is definitely not counterintuitive. To cut back the money I'm making while trying to make more money.
Yeah. So, focusing on Canada, since we got a new prime minister.
What's he gonna do?
Okay, no, Tub, like, for real, let's be serious here.
We're waiting on him to hold an election. Let's be real here.
Okay, alright. Let's stop the voice for now, like.
No. The voice stays. I can just talk about Canada.
But, the thing is, do you think Carney has a chance of staying prime minister?
Me personally, I don't think he's got much of a chance.
What, you think Paulie Bear's gonna win?
I think nowadays politics is dominated by individuals who can get him good in front of a camera. You need to be charismatic. You need to be fairly popular. And you need to have some sort of devoted fan base, right? Pierre has the truckers. He has the country folk. Carney is kind of fighting with NDP for old people. Old people don't really like either. And I don't know really what your 40-year-old demographic is, but I've seen them swap around.
No, I think Green Party's gonna win.
The Greens can't do anything. The personality cult of Elizabeth May is garbage. It's never gonna get anywhere.
It's nowhere near as good as my personality cult.
They tried running a new candidate, and you remember what happened. They didn't win a single seat. They lost their ability to be considered a major party.
Now my personality cult is great. Very great.
Join me.
Very great.
At McDonald's.
Tell me, did that bitch have her followers storm the Capitol? I think not.
Yeah, I would have done it if I was her. If I was Bully Bear, I would have led the truckers. We would have taken back the Capitol.
I would have drove a truck right through the barricade.
I would have ran over Trudeau.
Something out of like a Grand Theft Auto game.
Welcome to the Purge.
Welcome to the Purge. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a scene from like the next movie they're gonna do. The president gets run over by like a random guy.
Dude, that'd be kind of wild. Imagine Trump gets in like the Senate and he's like,
It's time for the Purge. Me and the military, we're gonna take out some of these non-patriots, these Russian spies, and these Chinese worshippers. We're gonna get them out of here. Biden, you're gone.
You know the whole point of
Obama, you're out of here.
You know the whole point of the Purge was to like kill off the homeless class, right?
Yes, I'm aware. It's about the elite eating the poor. Which doesn't happen, by the way. Companies are very good for people. Wonderful things. I heard Tesla is doing wonderful. There's nothing wrong with big companies. AI is great. You're not liking the impression, I can tell here. When people are sitting here in the comments being like, wow, this is such a good impression. This is one of the best impressions I've ever seen. Then I sit there and be like, wow, was that... Fuck, who's the actors? It was that Shane Gillis on the podcast? Like, it's just so good.
No, this podcast is beautiful. Very beautiful.
It's one of the best podcasts.
One of the best.
This is actually shot in the Oval Office, believe it or not.
I've seen many good podcasts. Hot Tua, great podcast, amazing podcast.
I've been on many of them.
Haley Welsh, as beautiful as Ivanka. Nah, beautiful as Melania.
Whoa,
yes.
no. Compared to my daughter, come on now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Ivanka, quite beautiful.
Yeah, quite beautiful woman. Big tits.
Very beautiful.
Huge tits.
Nice hourglass figure.
Big ass.
Epstein loved her.
Big visitor of the island. She loved the island. One of the best people at the island, they said.
It's a nice tropical resort.
It was wonderful.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Stephen Hawking loved her gawking. It was cool. They
By the
called
way,
her the Gawker 9000.
By the way, I want to say how like fucking pissed off I am that with the whole Epstein file list. Like they have the folders of the list, and they invite like these fucking conservative like social media influencers to do like a fucking photo shoot. And then, like, the fucking, like, Department of Justice does, like, a fucking tweet, like, Epstein's file leaked, and it's, like, a link to a fucking Rickroll. Like, they treat it like a joke. This ain't a joke, bro. Why are you treating it like a joke?
They're like, you're never gonna figure out what O'Connell was doing there.
You're never gonna figure out when I was there.
You're never gonna figure out why I suddenly never talked about him being my friend, even though there's so many pictures of us. All the pictures, the most pictures, the beautifulest pictures.
I know.
Don't ask about the 5-year-old in my left arm. Nothing to do with it. We're actually at a high school then. Wait a minute. No, we weren't. We were at a university. They were of age with it.
Oh my god. But as I was saying, I've been on many a podcast. I remember Joe Rogan. Beautiful
Great guy.
Beautiful bald head. Not gay though.
Muscular man, the best ass cheeks you've ever seen.
Not gay though.
His veins pumping out of his arms. He's a man's man.
He
very
believes
good, strong man.
He believes anything he says. He's a great man.
I had him tuck me in at bed tonight. It was wonderful.
Doesn't question anything. It's amazing.
He kissed my boo boo. It was wonderful.
Hot Tua podcast.
Wonderful person.
I know the crypto. That's what had to how I got inspired.
I made millions off the coin.
She was my idol when it came to crypto.
Wonderful idea. Great idea. One of the best coins I've ever seen. Not compared to that scam like Bitcoin. They'll never make money.
Bitcoin, you can't buy anything with Bitcoin.
Buy Melania coin now.
Melania coin.
Does that even still exist?
No, Ivanka dollars.
Oh
Beautiful.
Shit. No,
Beautiful.
the Ivanka donks. That's what we're...
The Ivanka donks.
Buy your new Ivanka donks.
They're so
today.
great.
Wonderful.
They're great.
Wonderful.
So great.
Join for the next podcast where we're going to upload the Ivanka donk.
So,
gonna make $1 billion.
So, before Elon Musk calls me to bed, I think there's about time we wrap this episode up.
Yeah, it's about time. Unfortunately, Elon is asking for a good old rearrangement.
He's asking me to suck his toes.
He's asking for a lot here. I gotta slobber on his knob.
I gotta slobber on them piggies.
He's gotta try out Melania as well. You know, we both share that.
I know.
You have to.
I know.
Trump, he's actually impregnated her, about to have a third kid. It's gonna be Elon.
Elon Musk, he loves to breed.
He's about to have 14 kids.
Oh my... 14 kids.
He's about to get Melania pregnant. That's gonna be my bastard child. I'm going to raise
he's
him
like
on my
Genghis
own.
Khan. He's like Genghis Khan. He's
the way he fucks so much.
He's breeding all over the place. They're breeding like rabbits. It's
good though. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with his dick up my ass. It's one of the greatest dicks. The best dick.
I know. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.
Thank you very much for supporting the podcast.
You know that we can go.